It happened the year of 2010. This changed the life of this southful, soulful, charming country boy singer into a huge star. A dream come true for Michael Grimm. This really happened. Being told he should try out for America's Got Talent, he decided to do it, and sure enough, he won. The $1 million and new fame was his. What's it like, Michael Grimm?
Felt like for a moment I bit off more than I could chew.
Really?
I went to go and try out, and Judy Alberti was recommending I go to what is called the cattle call, where you get your number and thousands of people and waiting to go and perform in front of some judges to see if they can get on the show. And I went and performed, and they never called me back.
Uh-oh. Really?
So I went on the road with Bill Medley, playing guitar for him for a while. He said, "Come on out here with me, kid," you know. And while I was out on the road with him that next year, they called me and said, "Can you be in Hollywood the next day?" And there I was in front of Piers, Sharon, and Howie. All of a sudden, yeah, it was, and it never would stop. It was just, it kept going. I'm thinking, this is going to slow down at some point.
And you won over Jackie.
Yeah, nothing I wanted to, that was my worst nightmare, being on stage next to her in the end, and I really did fear that was going to be the case, and then she would win and I would just tuck my tail and leave. But I was very confident she was going to win. I still don't understand how that happened, but other than America voting, and it was a very tough competition for everybody involved. We're not presidents, we're not politicians, we're artists, and I know we all get that, I didn't vote for you, but my wife did, sort of thing, you know.
Right.
So that's what coming off of those shows is like. It's a roller coaster. It's a fun one.
Have you met a lot of celebrities?
I have, yes.
Have you worked with, you met the Medley voice?
Well, I met Bill Medley many years ago, about 10 years ago. He came into the New York, where I was playing. David Garland, who was playing keys for me, was a keyboard player for Bill, and I think he said something to Bill like, "If you want to hear what you sounded like, 40 years ago, come out and see Mike," or something like that is what he said. And yeah, and Bill just took me under his wing. I've played guitar for him, been a part of his family for many years now.
What is your music like? How would you interpret your music?
Very blue-eyed soul is what Bill Medley coined that phrase, blue-eyed soul. It's a soulful music, just some people would call it retro, but I think that's back when music was really great, the vintage stuff, the 1960s. I missed the era, that I should have been in.
And are you evolving into anything else, or this is it for you as far as?
I always take just one step at a time in life and enjoy it. It's led me up to this point. I'm very content with the steps that I make. I don't try to jump over, any hurdles and skip any steps, because I tend to trip when that happens. Yeah, I'm very content, very happy, and
anything in your bucket list that you'd like to do?
I have to redo my bucket list. My wife and I, I had a very modest bucket list, so now I'm writing one out with my wife, and we want to travel the world and see different places, and of course, live life,
And you sang to her and proposed to her on the Ellen DeGeneres show, right?
Yes.
And what was that song?
When a Man Loves a Woman. Is that what I sang? I don't even remember what I sang on there.
Could you just sing a little of that for us?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He'd trade the world for the good thing he's found.
I can see
I'm
why
gonna leave
she
it right
said
there, because
yes.
I'm not.
I would say yes.
I'm not used to doing a cappella either.
Beautiful. You met your wife and you just fell in love with her, and you proposed to her on the Ellen DeGeneres show? How did that happen?
Well, after I won the show, let's see how this played out. It's been a while. After I won the show, I went on Ellen DeGeneres to promote myself and the music that I was about to record with Don Was, and I asked him backstage before I went in to be interviewed. I asked him, "Is it possible that I could propose to my fiance? I mean, propose to my girlfriend?" And before I could even say that, they had a huge bouquet of flowers come up to me, like it was already prepared in the back,
right
you know.
away. Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Yes, of course."
Aw.
So yeah, I took the opportunity. I only did that just because I knew that if I got her in front of millions of people, she wouldn't say no. At least there was a better chance she wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
So
That's sweet.
wasn't trying to
You're-
one up anybody.
You're a romantic guy. So where from now? Are you going to be doing a lot of shows in Vegas?
You
Do
know,
you have
I'm here in
Caesars and-
Vegas. I play frequently at some of the stations. Sunset Station, I play with my big band every other Friday. Look that up on my website,
Oh,
on Facebook,
really?
my Facebook
Yeah,
page.
Good.
And Red Rock, you know, I get to play there occasionally. Let's see, I mean, anywhere they'll take me.
What songs have you written?
Oh my, I have a
Jesus
very
and
big.
John Wayne.
Well, that wasn't mine. That was
Oh.
when I was 15 years old. I went to Nashville and got around the Nashville writers. Knew these guys named Terry Bell and Nick Granada, who was a songwriting team, and they wrote that song. And I recorded an album when I was 16, and the song that they released was called John Wayne and Jesus in the Christian country music. And it won me an award at the Ryman Auditorium, which was the very first time I had such an experience.
What will the people see up in Anthem when October 22nd when you come up here and do your show?
Well, they're going to see, first off, a great band. I have Jason Allen singing with me.
Oh, yes.
And Nikki Logan would be there, but she's in New York right now with her family.
Uh-huh.
And Jim Buck, who also plays with Terry Fader.
Yes.
Great
he's
vocalist.
Marvelous.
John Wiedemeyer on guitar, and Earl Campbell on drums, great drummer. Mr. Bruce Wallace on keys. It's been playing with me since I came out here 16 years ago. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of soul music, you know, and maybe a little country mixed in there, and you know, take requests. I love interacting with the crowd. You know? Yeah,
Well, that'll be great for our crowd. They like to interact with entertainers like you.
well, it's going to be a good time.
October, folks, 22nd, Sunday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now because they're going to sell out. Cindy Joseph here with Michael Grimm, Sun City Anthem TV, Anthem Alive.